Happy morning, students. Today we are see about what is solution and their types. So now let's see about solution. Many substances we are seeing everyday life. The substance are part of a group that is solution. If it is a salt water in both the mixtures, the individual particles are small that they can't be seen with the naked eye. The particles in solutions are 1 nanometer in diameter and thus can't be seen with your naked eye. So, solution is the homogeneous mixture. The component present in a larger quantity, that is solvent. Larger quantities, the component present in a larger quantity. Larger quantity, that is solvent. For example, water in salt water solution. So, this is a water. We add a small amount of salt. So, this is a solvent. While the component present in a lower quantity, the component present in a lower quantity, that is solute. That is solute. Lower quantity. Component present in a lower quantity, that is solute. For example, salt in salt water. So, let's take a small amount of water and add a salt. So, this is solute because the salt is larger amount, the water is smaller amount. This dissolved in water. So, this is solute. We have a solution, solvent and solute. We give a solution. Solvent and solute mixture is solution. A solution can have more than one solid components. In lemon water, lemon, salt, sugar are the solute. So, solution we have given, solute plus solvent mixture is solutions. There are three types of solutions: true solution, colloidal solution, suspension. These are the types of solutions. One by one, we will discuss about it. First one is true solution. The first one is true solution. True solution is a mixture of two or more than two substances, but the solid can't be seen even with a microscope. The particles are smaller than 1 nanometer. For example, sugar or salt solution in water. Sugar or salt solution in water, that is true solution. True solution is a mixture of two or more substances. The solid can't be even with a microscope. The particles are smaller than 1 nanometer. The particles smaller than 1 nanometer. So next one is colloidal solution. Colloids are a heterogeneous system in which one substance is dispersed in the other substance. That means the substance which is dispersed, that is dispersed phase, and the substance in which it is dispersed is called dispersion medium. The substance which is dispersed, that is a dispersed phase, substance in which it is dispersed, that is dispersion medium. Most of the substance that we come across in our daily life. Colloids play a pivotal role of and innumerable day-to-day applications. So, the colloids are the pivotal role of in our daily life and the innumerable day-to-day life applications. Colloids are the responsible for the color of the sky. The dust particles and water droplets present in air act as colloid. The dust particles and water droplets present in air act as a colloid. Dust particles and water suspended in the air scattered blue light. So, the color of the sky is blue. Many food or substances are colloids. The food we eat, such as milk, butter, ice cream, etc., are all the colloids in one form or another form. The blood, which is essential for our survival, is also a colloid. So, next one is suspension. It is a heterogeneous mixture. It is containing a solid particles that are sufficiently large for sedimentation. For example, mud in water. So, mud is a solid particles sufficiently large for sedimentation. The differences in the true solution, colloidal solution and suspension solution. This is the colloidal true solution. The particle size is 10 power minus 7 centimeter, less than 10 power minus 7 centimeter. This is the colloidal solution. The particle size between 10 power minus 7 centimeter to 10 power minus 5 centimeter. This is the suspension. The particle size is 10 power minus 5 greater than 10 power minus 5 centimeter. Next we have seen Brownian movement. The random motion of small colloidal particles suspended in a liquid or gas medium caused by the collision of the medium molecules with the particles. That is Brownian movement. Random motion of the small colloidal particles. Random motion of a small colloidal particles suspended in a liquid or gas medium. Suspended in a liquid or gas medium caused by the collision of the medium's molecules with the particles, that is Brownian movement. This is because the bombardment of the particles. This is the zigzag movement, that is a random motion of the particles. The next one is Tyndall effect. Tyndall effect was first discovered by Irish physicist John Tyndall. John Tyndall. The scattering of light by colloidal particles in their path is called Tyndall effect. The scattering of light by colloidal particles in their path, that is Tyndall effect. Tyndall discovered that when light is passed through a clear liquid having a small suspended particles in it, the blue color light having a shorter wavelength is scattered much more than the red color having a larger wavelength. The diameters of the particles that cause the Tyndall effect can range from 40 to 900 nanometer. Because the wavelength of the visible light spectrum ranges from 400 to 750 nanometer. So, the scattering of light by colloidal particles in their path, that is Tyndall effect. For example, the visible beam of headlight in fog is caused by the Tyndall effect. Color of the smoke from motorcycles, that is also called is also Tyndall effect. Now, what we discussed about solutions. The solutions is a homogeneous mixture, that is two or more substances, that is solutions, solvent and solute given the solutions. There are three types of solutions: true solutions, colloidal solutions and suspensions. Next we have discussed about Brownian movement and Tyndall effect. Now let's see about emulsion. All the colloidal systems are formed by mixing a dispersed phase and the dispersion medium. The substance that is distributed into another substance, that is dispersed phase. The emulsion word comes from the Latin word. This means to milk. The substance in which the dispersed phase is distributed, that is dispersion medium. The substance that is distributed into other substance. Distributed into another substance, that is dispersed phase. The substance in which the dispersed phase is distributed. Dispersed phase is distributed, that is dispersion medium. Depending on dispersed phase and dispersion medium, colloids can be of different types. If the dispersion medium is liquid and dispersed phase is also liquid, the colloid is emulsion. So, the dispersed phase is liquid, the dispersion medium is also liquid, that is, the colloid is emulsion. The emulsion is further divided into two types: oil in water and water in oil. There are the two types of emulsion: oil in water and water in oil. The first type, oil in water emulsion, that is O bar W, short form is O bar W. Here, the dispersed phase is oil and the dispersion medium is water, that is oil in water emulsion. So, this is the oil droplets, this is the dispersed phase, this is the water is dispersion medium, that is oil in water. Next, second type is water in oil emulsion, that is the short form of W bar O. So here the water is the dispersed, and oil is a dispersion medium. So it is water in oil. So the first type, oil in water, the oil is the dispersed phase and the water is the dispersion medium. So it is oil in water. For example, milk. In milk, fat globules are dispersed in water. The second type is water in oil emulsion. Here, water in oil. Oil is dispersion medium. Water is dispersed phase, that is water in oil emulsion. Example, butter. Butter is a water in emulsion. So, the unit 10, matter around us, is completed. So, in this unit, we have discussed about classification of matter. Matter is classified into two types, pure substance and mixture. The pure substance is further divided into two types, elements and compounds, and the mixture is further divided into two, homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. So, how to separate the mixture? By using experiment for sublimation, centrifugation, solvent extraction, simple distillation, chromatography. Next, we are discussed about solution and the emulsion and their types of emulsion. So, Unit 10, matter around us, is completed. Any doubt? Ask me. Thank you.